Hello ladies and gentlemen, Grim here and welcome to our video. So I wanted to make this video for a while because a lot of people kept asking me, but I never knew when it would be a right moment to make it, but I guess now on 10k subs it is the right moment to make it. So today we're going to discuss about how much money I make in Ninjas 2 Mobile. This thing is not for the purpose of flexing or anything, but a lot of you guys have been asking and I've tried my best to be as open as possible with all of you. So today we're going to discuss the amount of money that I've made so far with YouTube and how much I'm making monthly. And we're going to use the YouTube analytics page. A lot of people talk about this, don't open the YouTube analytics page and go in depth into it. Maybe there's some stuff that they should not show and they are afraid of doing so. But I got something special compared to all the other people who do this. I'm extremely dumb, so I don't know if there's anything I should or should not show you. We'll just get into it. So this is the main page of the YouTube analytics, and now we're going to get into revenue. Over here I can see the amount of money that I made in the last 28 days. Keep in mind it's the last 28 days, not a month, and at the same time it usually takes about 24 hours after a day has passed in order to register the amount of money that I made for that day. That you can see I have no data for yesterday yet. Also, the YouTube calculates the day reset for me. It's exactly at 12 a.m. and my time zone is GTM +3, so make of that what you will. Over here we got the estimated revenue over the last 28 days, and over here we got two more values. This is the base money I make per 1000 views. The average amount of money that I make per 1000 views, as simple as this. This is the average, and it shifts in terms of the videos that I make, because longer videos usually make more money, and at the same time videos with far bigger viewer retention are going to get more money because they are watching the whole video and making more ads and seeing more ads, excuse me. Now we got this thing. This thing is literally this thing, like the amount of money per 1000 views, but this calculates only the people who watch at least one ad. I mean, not watch it, but the people who get one ad. Because there's a lot of people using adblock, and I can't really blame people for doing that. I used to do that myself. It kind of hurts the content creators that you're watching, but at the end of the day, I was doing it myself. It doesn't matter. So yeah, you can see the amount of people that are actually using adblock here. There's also an amount of people that are watching the ads. Like if you watch the full ad, it gives the YouTuber more money. Don't do that. Don't do that, because your contribution is quite insignificant and is not really that much money that you see in ad. But a lot of people, not a lot of people, some people tend to do that, and I very much appreciate it. So that's why we have such a big discrepancy in terms of those two. Now we have over here the amounts of money that I made in the months that I've been doing YouTube. And we can kind of get a better view of this by doing this. We're going to sort stuff by lifetime. Hold on. Don't we have it to be shown monthly? But yeah, now that we got into this anyway, this is the amount of money that I've made. My first day of making money on YouTube was 8th of May 2020. And now, how much is it? Is it 7th of June? So we've been making money, not having this channel because it took some time to monetize, but we've been making money for like 13 months at this point. And this is the total amount that I actually made during this. And as you can see, because the game I'm playing, because I think that some people will tune into this video without being my usual audience. The game that I'm playing doesn't have a huge audience, and rather than being a fast growth, it's a slow but steady growth. Now we have over here the graph separated by months. As you can see, when he doesn't even list May here. Hold on, we can do this. Okay, now it lists May here. So yeah, in February, March, and April we didn't make any money because it was not monetized, and that's kind of when I started my channel in February of 2020. And then it goes up. We made 150 bucks in May. I was very excited. Boy, some money! That was the first amount, not really the first amount of money, but the first amount of money that I put in so much work to make. Then we got the month of June. Then some event in the game that I play came up, and we did far better in July. In terms of simply growth, July I think was the best month so far. Then in August and September there was not much new content added into the game, and I didn't make that many videos. In September though, I kind of panicked when I saw... You're gonna panic a lot when you look at those graphs, but in September I kind of panicked and I went into full drive mode and was posting a ton of videos. At the same time, the interest in the game was kind of dropping at that point, so I barely managed to stay afloat compared to the previous month. Then in October, some new content came again, and I went all the way up to $623, and that was a record amount of money at that point. Then we fell down in November again. To be honest, I didn't put that much work in. And then in December, we got a ton more content being dropped, and I made the highest amount of money that I've made in a month. But in this month, it was due to also a donation that I got from a viewer. His name is Angry Tryhard, and he donated $100 to me via Super Chat during a premiere of a video. And I'll talk about Super Chats in a bit, because there's also that thing to be talked about, and how much YouTube takes a cut out of it. Then in January and February I was really burnt out because I pushed hard in December, and I thought I'd take some time off and didn't focus that much on it. Though still, I was posting like since May, I think there was not a single day until today where I didn't post at the very least one video. And then in March we did better, in April we did amazing, and we managed the performance to kind of stabilize through May, from April to May. Because like in April we had some new content dropped into the game, and that's what boosted my revenue. And in May we didn't have any new content releases, any new big content releases, but I was like, let's push in May as hard as we can and see if despite not anything relevant happening to the game, we can get something similar to April. And we kind of did, though it was a hard push. So this is the amount of money that I make. I'm hoping it stabilizes at around 1k at this point, so we can then start to grow above 1k, though it's gonna be a very hard work to stabilize at 1k. And yeah, with this amount of money, it's gonna be different for everybody. Like, if you live in America, you're most likely going to get better welfare benefits in some states. If you're... I might be wrong about this, I didn't document myself, so take that with a grain of salt. If you're living in a third world country, you might be rich, and I'm currently living in Romania, and for us, the minimum wage is, as far as I remember, around 450, or maybe all the way up to 500. So I'm making currently, at the very least in the last 2 months, double the minimum wage in my country. That is putting me above the average income in my country, so it's going pretty well for me personally. But if I was doing this from America, I don't think this would have been such a great income. And yet again, if I was in a country with a shittier economy, this might have been far more amazing, and I might have been rich. But nevertheless, I'm grateful for pretty much everything that I got from the YouTube, and I'm grateful to all of you watching. Even if you're just watching this video, just tuning in, thank you very much for that one. Now, in terms of revenue sources, we have YouTube Premium revenue. If you're using YouTube Premium, you might be like, oh, I'm not supporting the people that I'm watching because I'm not seeing ads. No, YouTube pays separately for people who have YouTube Premium. It's not a lot of money, as you can see over here, because it's not a lot compared to this huge amount, because not a lot of people having YouTube Premium. A lot of people just use an ad block. But yeah, if you have YouTube Premium, YouTube pays me because I entertain you and you are buying one of their services. And then we have transaction revenue. Transaction revenue means super chats and super stickers, whatever, pretty much what people do in like live streams and in premieres. Now, I have a separate live stream channel, and I guess we can go into that as well, because why not? I have a separate YouTube channel that's for live streams only, and since I got that, I didn't premiere any videos here, and I didn't live stream at all here. Those are graphs from when I live streamed. This was when the $100 donation dropped. I also had a couple more donations in that stream, so yet again, I'm very grateful, guys. In terms of how much YouTube takes out of this, YouTube pretty much takes 30% out of your whole income. The companies that run the ads are going to pay the amount, and from that 100% that you are paid, YouTube is going to take 30%. Same goes for super chats. If you donate to a streamer on YouTube, on YouTube. Keep that in mind. Rates are different on our platforms. You donate them $100, they are going to receive $70 out of that. And yeah, this is like my main channel. Now let me switch real quick to my livestream channel. Okay, so this is the livestream channel, and this kind of relies solely on donations. This is not such a great channel. This is kind of a bonus because we're talking about the main channel. Oh, over here I still, hold on. Let me change it into dollars and we'll come back. Okay, now it is changed in dollars. Let's analyze this a bit. And as you can see, there are some pretty crazy sky high values and at the same time some pretty crazy low values. That's because I'm not really making that much money from ad revenue on this one. On streams, there's two types of ad revenue you can have. The ad that comes up before the stream, and then there's the ads that come in during the post-stream footage, because after that you get like a VOD is called on Twitch, but an archive of the stream, and you can put ads on that. On streams you don't get any middle ads, and the only ad that you ever get is going to be excuse me, is going to be the ads that people get when starting your stream. Now, you can see over here that I made like 6 times the amount of money that I made from YouTube directly from the people that donate to me. Again, very grateful for that. Thank you very much, guys. But yeah, with live streaming, you're going to rely far more on your audience than on YouTube, because YouTube is not paying you that much because you're not making them that much simply through the ads they roll, because most money is made by the mid-roll ads, and there's very few people who actually watch the streams when they are not live anymore. But yeah, with all that being said, I think I've covered pretty much everything that was to cover here. Hopefully this was a good way to cover it. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful, entertaining, or anything else. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're interested in just the mobile content. If not, there's no reason for you to do so, because I don't think I'll make any more videos like this. I'll make one in the future where I explain the YouTube algorithm and how I managed to get 10k subs and 1/2 on this one. But yeah, all that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye!